In this video, we will demonstrate how to configure Opayo Pi Module. Watch the videos installing Opayo Pi Module from admin area and installing Opayo Pi Module from osCommerce account, and then watch this video. With the help of the settings for Opayo Pi Module, you can enable Opayo Pi Module to accept Opayo Pi payments. Fill in the vendor name as the standard user to connect to the gateway with it. Fill in the account login as the standard user to get transaction details. Fill in the account password as the standard user to get transaction details. Fill in the Opayo Payment Integration API key. Fill in the Opayo Payment Integration API password. How and where to get credentials we will show you in the end of this video. Select the processing method to use for each transaction. Either authenticate, checks a credit card, or deferred, blocks a small amount of money on a credit card, or payment, processes the whole amount. Depending on the transaction method, the corresponding order status is set. In turn, when the order status is switched to the required one, and if only the small amount of money was previously blocked, the system will process the whole payment. Perform transactions on the either production or testing server. Allow to save tokens. If a payment zone is selected, it enables this payment method for this zone only. Set the status of orders made with this payment module to this value. Enable to save orders before payments. As a result, you get the correct order IDs and transaction details, but such orders can be unpaid. Skip 3D secure verification when paid by token on orders below the indicated amount. Sort order of display will show this payment method lowest is displayed first. With the help of the restrictions for Opayo Pi Module, you can restrict this payment method to the required customer groups, make it available for the required countries, as well as make it available for certain sections on the website, checkout, quotations, samples, and so on. You can also use the translation tool to translate the configuration title into different languages. In order to generate the Opayo Payment Integration API key and password, do the following steps. Go to My Opayo in either the test or live environment and log in using the administration login details that were provided to you during the setup of the account. Once you are logged in as the administrator, in the password details section of the administrator tab, you will see an option to create API credentials. To create your credentials, you just have to select the tick box labeled I understand that this will create new credentials and may break any existing Opayo API implementations, and click on the Create API Credentials button. Once you have opted to create your new credentials, we will present you with the following information. Environment. This specifies the environment for which the credentials apply, test, or live. Vendor name. The vendor name for the account. Integration key. The value for the integration key, username. Integration password, the value for the integration password. When you choose to create new credentials, any previously generated credentials are immediately rendered invalid. Therefore, if you have already integrated with our REST API, you will not be able to authenticate your calls until you replace your expired credentials with the ones you just generated. Please store these credentials safely. If you lose them, you will need to generate a new set of credentials using the same process. See the links to the videos below demonstrating how to install Opayo Pi Module from admin area and osCommerce account, as well as how to test it on the front end.